guys, welcome and welcome back to the channel. This is Tanya at Sidegigcrafts. You guys, we've got some organizing to do. Absolutely we do. So with all my crafting, I am finding always new need for organization. Today is no different. I found a box that I was using and I wanted to make some dividers. And I think the best way to make dividers for that box is to make more boxes to put things in. So we are going to be working on that today and just making some boxes. So these are going to fit into another box. So I've just got this soda box, or not soda, but mineral water box that we used here at home. Oh man, I moved my trash can. Where? I've been cleaning. I've been cleaning. Let's put this under here so I don't forget where to put the trash, because I still need a vacuum under here too. And we're going to make a... Actually, I think the best way to do this is going to be just to take this apart and reglue it. I can cut it flat. We're going to get 2 boxes out of this. Yep. So we're going to unfold this. I know some of this is going to be a little... You know what? I think I'm going to change my camera angle, guys, so that you can see maybe just a little better what I'm doing. There we go. That might work. Sorry for the movement. I know that's going to make some people dizzy. I apologize for that, but I think you'll get a better view here. So we're just going to unglue this. And I also we got a family dinner from Panda Express last night because we wanted some leftovers for today. So we got extra food last night. So I've got that box too, and it's a big one. And we're going to do the same thing with that one. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to use up some of my scraps to do this. Yes, I am. Some of the scraps I'm trying to clean up and use up, because then I won't feel guilty because I won't have to throw them away. And they'll be in good use. I don't like throwing stuff away that I don't need to, or that I can find a good use for. Now, I don't save everything, don't get me wrong. I am far from a hoarder. I do not like mess. I throw away a lot of things. But some things you just, you know, if you don't use it over a period of time, you should probably just part ways, and that's where I'm at. So, especially if you're overwhelmed. And I have been a bit overwhelmed. This ruler looks like it might have... No, it's not broken. It's just cracked up. Okay, let me see if I can get this. I'm going to use my... I don't know how tall I need this. I'm going to go right here. I don't mind if some of my boxes are taller than others, because sometimes you need a little more support. We're going to do this a couple times. We're not trying to cut through the first shot here. But that worked really nicely. And except at this edge where I can use the scissors, because it's probably folded over there and a little thicker. But that gave me a good line to cut on. And we're set there. Let's do the same on this side of the box. Now this one's going to be short because that tear is there. So we can line this up on a line, because I know that one's straight. We can line up my ruler on a line, because I don't know where that one is. Let's see here. I think I can go to that one and get the most out of it, even though it's into that tear. And we're just going to go do a couple passes to get through this box. So this is a great way to turn your trash into something useful in your craft room. This box would have otherwise just gone into the trash. But we are going to make... Now, I could use this for something. Maybe not this piece, but I could definitely... And I'm going to probably... Yeah, I'm going to save it. So, we'll just cut straight across, because I don't like floppities everywhere. Let's cut that. We'll throw away these 2 pieces. We're going to save this piece, because I can make tags or something out of this. No problem at all. And I like doing that. So, here we go. We're going to glue these back together. Oh, shoot. I turned off my glue gun a few minutes ago. That would have been perfect. And I can still use it. So this is going to be a shorter box within my box. So this is actually going to go lower. Let's see if I can show you what I'm talking about. There's some more trash I can get out of here. Let me grab that while I'm looking at it, because I need to move it to pick up this box anyway. So, I moved everything last night just to make room on my desk. My fish got a bigger home, and practically for pennies. So I needed to move some stuff to make room for him. And I'll try to show you guys that too. He also got some friends. And I was a little worried last night because he kept chasing after them, but he seems to be getting along okay this morning. So this is the box. I know you can't probably see the whole thing. Big old thing. So it looks like the edges of this box, and it's a wood box. I was using it for height earlier for my camera. Well, I can't measure it there because my ruler stops. So it's about 3 3/4 to 4 inches tall. And this is going to be for my ephemera that I make in advance for journals, for storing that stuff. And or I can probably even put a section where my journals are in there so that I can just keep them all together instead of having them float on my desk, because I don't like that. I hate not being able to find things. Believe it or not, I know some of you are like, whatever. She's such a hot mess. You're right. You're not wrong. But guess what? Do I like being a hot mess? Not all the time. Sometimes, most of the time, I like being able to find things. It bugs me not to be able to find things. Let's push that back down. Now we're going to be covering this in decorative paper, not decorative paper, scrap paper. Some of it's decorative. It's going to be pretty. It's not going to be ugly. I'm going to make it pretty so I enjoy it being in my craft room. The nice thing about this is when I have these boxes in here and they're decorated, when they have layers of paper on them, they're going to be much sturdier than this. But I can also take out the box and work with that box alone. So if I need, smaller portions, or if I just need that particular box, I can take it out and work with it. So I'm excited about that too. Let's do this one. And I think what I'm going to do today, I think we'll decorate this. I'm going to show you how I'm going to cut the other one, but I think we're just going to work with this one today on camera. And at the end, I'll show you how they both turn out and sitting in the box. But we'll just work on this one for now, because it's going to be a big project. Lots of collage. Lots and lots. Why is that not pushing down? In the meantime, my glue is cooling and it's not going to stay in place if that happens. Make sure that's nice and secure. Again, it's going to be reinforced with other papers, but I want to make sure it's nice and secure. All right, we don't need the glue gun anymore for that. Okay, so here we go. This one's going to be, this box is actually, this side of the box is just over 4 inches. So this one's going to stick up just a little bit, and that's okay. I got my coffee here. I am ready to go. Now, what papers am I going to use? I'm going to use my Happy Scraps. So this is the bucket I started with, these painted up scraps. I found this bucket again because that's what happens in my craft room. Look, the little dingle fell off of that. Is that these things get lost in here sometimes. It's all just book page. And I'm thinking I'm going to use these. Every single box that I put into this big old box is going to be different. So, yeah, why not? Shoot, I was going to say I'd like to put regular book page on there that's not decorative first, but I really don't care. I really, really don't care. Where's my glue stick? There it is. We're going to start with this because I need to use this stuff, you guys. I need to use it. I probably won't make Happy Scraps again because it was messy and I forget to use them. And if I'm not going to be using them, there's no point making them. So, if I do end up needing some, I will make some more. But as of right now, I just don't see the use for them right now. So we're going to use them up. And I'm going to decorate, or I'm going to do this at both the bottom, the top, the inside, the outside, all of it, because it needs to be strengthened. So the more paper that's in there, the more supported it's going to be. I do think I want to use more of the colorful pieces on the outside of the box, because that's what everybody's going to see. I should probably stick with that first. Oh, I guess I could have folded that over. And we're just going to collage this like any old thing. I I have other boxes that I've made for storage here in my craft room already, and I used Mod Podge, which worked out well, and I probably do that. I'll probably do a sealing coat of that over this stuff, just so like this mica, I don't know if it'll come off, but just in case, I might end up putting a sealing coat on there. I'm not sure yet. We'll see how it turns out. We're just going to make sure that these all go over the edges. Nice and complete. Oops. So it's just kind of a busy craft today. I'm trying to get some organization in here. I've got to go to the pet store today. I've got to actually go to my competitor pet store today because we don't have what I need at my store. So Art, my big old giant beardy, the sweetie that he is, oh my goodness, I came home last night and couldn't find him. Like, where is he? Seriously, and he's in an enclosed, there's no reason I wouldn't be able to, but he hid himself. Now, he doesn't have a hide in his habitat yet because I just got him and I'm trying to get everything together, and hides are, we don't have one big enough at my work. So I haven't been able to get him one. He's just got a little log that comes up in a bump, and he's way too big for it. But you guys, guess who tried to hide under that log last night? Yep. It was so funny because his body was under there, but his tail was sticking out and his head was sticking out the other end. And it was so hilarious because, you know, he probably thought he couldn't be seen, but he can't fit under there. And it fit him like a glove. I mean, he was in there tight. Oh, silly boy. Or girl. I don't know. And I'm actually going to do the opposite side of this one. I like the ledger paper sticking out. So I've got to go see if I can find him an appropriate hide because he needs that. Lizards need a hide. They need to be able to get away from all the goings on in the house. He's been so much fun. I'm having so much fun with him. So who wouldn't enjoy that? I don't know. People that don't like lizards, I guess. Yeah, I guess you gotta like a lizard. Hey, you guys, by the way, if you had not hit that subscribe button yet, I sure would love it if you did. 71% of you are not subscribed to the channel. You may think you are. You may have been at one time. Please hit that subscribe button. I would love it. It's free. You'll get to see my videos pop up on your timeline. Ooh, which side do I like better? I think I like this side better. You'll get to see my videos pop up more often on your timeline. If you enjoy that, that's a great way to do it. And it's free. It helps me, helps my channel, helps me be able to continue doing what I'm doing. Helps show me that you enjoy what I'm doing also, which is nice. It's nice to know. If you have suggestions for videos, please put those in the comment box or in the comments below too, because I'm always looking for suggestions of things that you would like to see. I do haul videos, I do crafting videos, I do, what else do? I do how-tos. I try to do some tutorials from time to time. I'm not as good at it as others, but I try, and I'm hoping to get better at that. I show pictures of my animals, talk about my family. I try to be careful on that too because, you know, sensitivities and personalities, and not everybody wants to have their business known, so I'm trying to be very careful about that. But it's fun to share things that are important, and I love chatting with you guys in the comment box. So anytime you leave a comment, I will respond. It is me and only me that responds to my comments, unless, you know, some scammer gets a hold of my account, which has happened to other people before in the comment section. But if that was to happen, I would definitely let you know. But that's never happened to me because, you know, I'm not that great. That didn't come out right. I'm not that important that scammers think that they need to do that. So that's what I meant to say. Not that I'm not that great. I mean, I'm great, whatever. But anyways, let's see, what else do we do? We've got challenge. I've got a card challenge going on. If you're new here, I do have a card challenge going on. It is my birthday challenge that started in August. It won't be over until the end of October. On Halloween is the deadline. All I'm asking for is 2 handmade cards. If you're interested in joining that, you can find the information. Just check out those videos in my video library, and you'll get all the information for that. It's super, super easy. I've got prizes to give away. The cards go to a charity, and 1 card goes to charity, 1 card goes to a fellow participant. So I will keep nothing, but I will be sending out goodies and thank yous and prizes, of course. So check it out. You could win. You could win. I actually have some packages at the post office that I was not able to get over the weekend because they were closed by the time I got there. So I apologize if you have sent in your package and I have not received it yet or have not shown it yet. I'm hoping to go by the post office today on the way to the pet store. So hopefully I'll be able to get those and show them off this afternoon. Love showing off the crafties from others. And supporting their channels too. I do my best. It's so hard sometimes just to keep up with my own stuff to get out there and support some of the other content. And I apologize for that, you guys. You guys are so awesome to help support me in the ones that I do. And I'm really trying, I promise. Even if they come out late, I hope you guys know I care, because I do. So, yeah, let's see. What else can I tell you about? Just gluing, gluing, gluing. Again, making this as sturdy as we can. There's a little piece there that missed. I'm not sure I'm enjoying this glue stick that well, but it's working, I guess. Put that over those holes. Let's see, Chloe told me she's not feeling well today. Matthew's not feeling well today, but Matthew went to work, so that's good. At least he's up to that. Josie's working today. It's my day off. I don't have to go to work today. I'm going to use this side because I think it would be fun to throw one of those in there. But I'm just using this happy paper because, yes, it's ready, it's torn, it's painted, it's colorful. I need to get it out of here. Tired of looking at it. I don't need to keep it if it's not going to be used, right? So let's use it. Just fixing up this box, making it pretty. Why is that glue not sticking? Come on, glue. It's going to have a lump under there. So yeah, that's about it. That's all I got going on. Not a lot, huh? Been watching some videos for inspiration. I am so excited to get started on Christmas, which is part of my cleaning. I know I talk about this every day probably, but that's part of my need to clean this room. I'm gonna get that stuff out and get started on Christmas. I've got a whole bunch of it. A whole bunch of it. But if I don't have room on my desk, is that side done? I need a piece over here. I was going to do the inside first. Well, how did I get to the outside already? I know I didn't do the inside. That's alright. Put 2 pieces that look almost alike right there together. How interesting is that? I'm just going to flatten this out. Maybe. This is just book page. It's paint on book page. It's splatters. It's scrappy. Nothing special. Nothing special about the paper. Just book page torn up. I have to clean my mat after because I'm not using book page to clean it, to keep it clean. That's okay too. Why do I keep getting that strip? Oh, hello, bird. He got rolled over by my chair when he fell off my desk. So maybe I'll use him on here too. Probably shouldn't put him on a card now because he's kind of messy. Put that there. I should put that there. I don't know, but either way, I got to put glue on it. So, ooh, boy, I'm just sticking to everything. Maybe we'll just do one of these on camera. I think that's going to be enough, isn't it? Maybe one is enough on camera. There we go. Ow, something's itching me. I like how the paper turned out. It's kind of fun, but I forget to use it. So what's the point? This is a good piece for the edge because it's big. This is not vintage book page, by the way. This is a more modern book. I don't think I could stomach tearing up a vintage book like this. But a more modern book that's done its time, yes, I can do that. Yes, I can. I like to use my vintage books in different ways. Whether it's in journals or I want that 19 to show, or tags or something like that. Something that's going to be appreciated. I'll appreciate the box, but I won't be looking at how pretty it is much. It'll just be a box to me. But it's a great way to do in your craft room, guys. It's something unique, and obviously you can do this from things at home. You could use this, you could use your junk mail. You don't even have to pretty it up. You can just paste it on there. You don't have to do anything special to it. And all of my boxes that are going to fit into that big old box are all going to be different, and I think that's pretty cool too. This is from a book called Smart Women. How fitting, because most of you, all of you, are smart women. I like it. Okay. And I think I've actually used all the guts of that book now. Well, once this is done, I mean. I think the guts to that book are gone. They're spent. I may have already used the cover. I'm not sure. I can't remember. Let's see, because it was a hardcover book. So I put a bunch of baby snails into the tank as well with my fish. And I love watching them just kind of crawl around, hanging out. They may make more, but snails, small snails, make really good food for my turtle. So if they make more, then I've got free food for my turtle. That's actually pretty good for him. It helps to sharpen his little beak so he can bite things better. You know, like my fingers. I'm just kidding. He's never bit me. He's thought about it, but he's never bit me. I haven't let him, actually. I think he would if I let him. I probably should while he's little, because, you know, if he gets big and bites me, it's going to hurt. But right now, it'd probably be kind of funny to see him try. Although he's getting bigger. I don't know if I've shown you guys my turtle or not. My turtle's name is Bob. My turtle's real name is Loretta Roberta, but Bob for short, because I think my turtle is a girl. But I think Bob is a fun name for a turtle, because that's what they do. And so I call her Bob. Why Loretta Roberta? Well, Loretta was the first name that popped into my head looking at this turtle. Usually that's how I name an animal. If it's my pet, is, you know, what name fits. And for some reason, Loretta kept coming into my mind. So there's that. And Roberta, because it's a girl's name, and it could be short for Bob. Because Robert is the male form. And Robert, short, is Bob. So, there it is. That's why. I thought it was cute. Now, my lizard was named by somebody at work. And I asked, I said, hey, what should I name him? And my coworker said, Arthur. I said, Arthur, I like it. We're going to call him Art, because that's what I do. So, that's how Art got his name. We like to name the animals at work. We have a snake called Poop. I named that one. Yep, I did. This is a spicy little noodle. Mean as heck. It's not mean as heck. I shouldn't say that. It's not. When we got it, a whole bunch of us held it. He's a little tiny little dude. And it was sweet. We were holding it, and I thought, you know, this is cool. I could like snakes like this. And then we put it in the, but several of us, it had just gotten there. So it had been traveling for, you know, days probably, at least. And it was pretty calm. We put it in the habitat, and it started striking the glass at people, men to be specific. And yeah, so we're like, okay, this little thing's spicy as heck. Because the women, we would all stand in front of the habitat, and he wouldn't do it. But then the men would come up and look, and he would strike. It's like, what is happening right now? And I think, now to be fair, every man that walked up had a hat on. So that could have been something. It could have been something. That could have been something that little snake wasn't used to, for whatever reason. But snakes are, you know, they're territorial in their habitat. And this snake had been through quite a bit already that day. So it's not the snake's fault. But, look at me sticking up for a snake. But it was pretty funny. But I was looking for him the other day, and I'm like, I can't find him. And then I noticed something in the back, and I'm like, well, how'd that poop get in there? And it looked like a little pile of poop sitting in the back of the habitat. And I was like, all right, you just got your name. Because not only are you fiery, you look like a little poop. So, yep. His name is Poop. That's what we're calling him. At least that's what I'm calling him. We've had the gerbils, you know, Satan's hand puppet. Yep, yep. Those things are mean. Well, they can be. Do you guys, have you ever had a gerbil? If anybody's had a nice gerbil, let me know in the comments, because, yeah, somebody needs to stick up for the gerbils, I suppose, but I haven't met a nice one yet. We had to trick this last one that we had in the store. We had to trick him. We'd have to shake our keys at one end of the habitat so we could put food in at the other, just to keep from getting bit. Yeah, he was feisty. My boss had one that bit him so hard it held on, he couldn't get it off. He said he was bleeding like a stuck pig. It's terrible. Alright, let's see here. Okay, I think this is fully covered on the outside now. I think I'll probably will Mod Podge them just to help hold this stuff on there. And the Mod Podge actually makes it stiff, so it would actually make it a little bit more a little stronger. So I think I'm going to probably do that. Let's keep going on the inside and get this done. So if you have edge pieces that you put on there, just fold them. Just fold them up so that they're, you know, stuck in the groove. You don't want them coming up, and you want them definitely stuck down to help hold those in position. And I haven't even dented this. I've covered this almost this whole box already. I haven't even dented. Good grief. My. Hardly dented this. But you know what that means? That means we're going to make some more stuff out of these pretty papers because I need to get them out of here, you guys. I got to use them up. Actually, I still have boxes to make too. So after the boxes are made. Because I think I'm going to stick with this theme for the boxes for now. Until they're gone, or until, you know, or until the boxes are done. And then, whatever's left. And I'm okay if I don't have enough of this paper to cover all my boxes. I'm fine with that too, because they'll be just different boxes. Nothing wrong with that. Okay, make sure it's nice and tight there, and we're going to need to use this because it keeps sticking. Okay, so we're just going to use this. Use it up, and I don't have to worry about it sticking to me or anywhere else. We're just going to put it right here on the front of this box. You know, if I put a label on it or something, that'll be cool. But all I know is I need it off my desk now. I don't want to stick to it anymore. But got that glue on my fingers. Good times. Put that at the bottom there. If I stick it to the box, it won't stick to my fingers anymore, or to the glue. Sorry if I'm off frame, I kind of started this one low, didn't I? Kind of get these corners. It's already feeling a lot thicker and stronger. I know that sounds crazy because it's just book page, but it already does. Look, it's already not so squishy as this one. So it's happening. It is happening. All right, what other unusual pets do you guys have? I've had several people calling and asking about sugar gliders lately. I don't know why. And somebody said we have them, it says online you have them in stock. Well, we have a couple plastic sugar glider toys in stock, but not the actual animal. So I don't know how to help you with that, but I don't know a lot about sugar gliders. I've never seen a real one. I don't think. Maybe at the zoo or something. Maybe that's possible. I may have seen one at the zoo if they have them at the zoo. I don't know. At the zoos that I've been to. That may be possible, but I don't remember seeing them ever. So, you know, I don't know. And they ask, well, where can I get one? I don't know. That's a really great question. I don't know who sells sugar gliders. That's a great question. And then I had somebody come in that actually did have sugar gliders. I should have asked them where they got them. We got so caught up talking about art and their baby lizard. I forgot to ask them that question. Because they had a baby lizard too, and they seemed very knowledgeable. And I thought maybe they would be able to help me figure out how old art probably was. They thought from the pictures and the description that art was probably somewhere around a year. So I think that could be about right. I think so. That seems about right. And he's eating like a little eater. He's eating like a teenager, I tell you what. Eating everything he can get his little feet on. He's needed it though. Seemed a little malnourished, so he's doing well. He's getting his colors back. His tail had some damage done to it. It looks like that's healing up. I'm very excited about that. I was worried it might fall off. I didn't want that to happen, because it looked like it had gotten pinched maybe, but he seems to be doing okay. I had to stop and look at my fish for just a second. Is he flaring? Looks like Rocky might be flaring, which isn't an issue as long as he doesn't do it too much. It's normal behavior. As long as it's not too much. I don't want him to stress out, because that's not good. Seems to be at the back of the tank, so it's probably a reflection on the tank if he is. So I'll probably need to put a backing on there, which would be pretty anyway. Right. Me and my animal talk, huh? Can you tell I love animals? I do. I love animals. Almost as much as crafting. I love both. I kind of feel like I live in the best of both worlds right now. The pet store and crafting. There we go. Yeah, I think I'm definitely going to Mod Podge this, because I feel like the edges are probably going to start coming up if I don't. Just from this glue stick, I don't trust glue stick that much. I think it's going to be a really good idea to Mod Podge it. And that'll be a really simple process. We will do that as soon as I get this covered. If I'm taking things in and out of this box, I want to make sure all these edges are flat down, because they'll just start tearing up. And that's not going to be conducive for long use without problems. So we're getting to the bottom here. Ha ha ha, pun intended. Let's just put this one flat. Let's put that one flat down there at the bottom. Oops, as I wrinkle it up. Actually, I'm going to put this on the corner there. That's better. I like it. This one's going flat at the bottom. That one's actually a piece of cardstock, so to have that at the bottom is a good deal. Make it sturdier, for sure. For sure, for sure. See, that one's not even down all the way. And I know I had pressed it and glued it, so... Pretty. See, these are going to be so unique and so interesting, just to have all this lusciousness down here. Ooh, I missed. Oh, no. It's that strip. See, that strip just doesn't want to behave. It does not want to. Stick that back down again. Man. Alright, I've got a... Oops, that's not stuck down either. Let's go ahead and glue stick that sucker in there. In there. And I think I need to do more right in here. This corner is not quite conducive to use. And that's going to be difficult. So let's use this one. Cover up some of that color, but that's okay. Honestly, once this is full, who's going to be looking in the bottom of the box? Nobody. Nobody. Me. That's it. Just me. And that did not go in flat, but I think that's okay because we're going to Mod Podge and it won't hurt anything, I don't think. The flatter the better, but part that didn't want to go down either. Fix that. Just kind of make sure all my surfaces are covered. I think they are. And on the outside. Okay, so we're going to Mod Podge. I believe I stuck the Mod Podge right. Did I? I usually keep it right here. Did I keep it right here or did I move it in my cleaning attempt? I think I moved it in my cleaning attempt and put it away. And I can reach it right over here. Or not. What? You guys, where would I have put it? Well, this is where I start blaming the kids, but they probably haven't been in here because they wouldn't be able to find anything. I think I found a new home for it and forgot where I put that. So, or used it in the front room. Maybe I did that. I don't think so. Should have put it right here. You guys hear me sorting through things. This is getting cleaned up today. I can't stand it no more. Okay, well, we're not going to Mod Podge right now because you know what? I can't find it. I can find some other actual items that I could use, but they're not going to work the same. So we're not going to do that. So instead, this is bugging me. I'm still looking for it because I always keep it right here. And I don't know where else it would be. That is so odd. So the other boxes I'm going to do, I'm going to just show you those instead. Obviously this one. And then I have this one. And I'm going to show you this one. And what I'm going to do, I think I'm going to leave these panels in here. And I'm just going to flatten them down. This is the Panda Express box for the family meal. I'm going to just leave them down because it'll help enforce it so it's stronger. So I think I'm just going to leave those on there. So I'm going to go ahead and close up this video for now because it's probably been on here for a while. I haven't even really realized it. And I'll come back to you guys later on when I have that Mod Podge done and probably at least the rest of these boxes. So I'll see you again soon. Stay tuned for more. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Love to have you join my YouTube family. See you soon, guys. Thanks for hanging out. Bye-bye.